nothing quite like you. There's nothing here on the earth. You've nothing left to prove. None can compare to your worth. Okay, alright. There's more that I am living for when I'm yours. Oh, 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 oh. I wanna lose it all for you. Oh, oh, oh. If it's the last thing that I do. Oh, oh. The only thing that really matters now. I wanna lose it all for you.
I hope to see God and hope He uses me. Church answer.
Oh, 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 oh. I wanna lose it all for you. Oh, oh, oh. If it's the last thing that I do. Oh, oh, oh.
What do you hope you get out of this week? And hope more closer to the reason they're going. Knowing that He's the one and that through Him, even in foreign areas, they can do anything they want.
Alright, so out of this Fuge trip, I got how to pray. I felt confident about how to pray, and before I didn't really feel that confident about how to pray, and now I really do because I took a track about prayer and it helped a lot.
Oh, 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 oh. I wanna lose it all for you.
What I got out of camp was that we don't have to come all the way out here just to do PCY evangelism, that we can just stay where we are in Alabama and walk out our backyard and do it.
And the little things that you do for people, you don't know how much it means to them.
Teamwork. Lots of teamwork.
It's the last thing that I do. Oh, the only thing that really
I was the ruler of Babylon a very long time ago.
I did the evangelism track, and it was a lot of fun. We pretty much went to Asheville the whole week. We went to a park, and we pretty much just were encouraged to spread the gospel through to people every day.
But I did social.
What was that?
Social, the first day we sorted out rotten potatoes and then curdled milk and stuff. And the second day we painted a church. And then the third day, which was today, we went to a nursing home and I cleaned windows.
All right, you were in children's, right? What was children's about?
We went to the park and we played with kids and made crafts and painted their faces, and a few daycares came and it was a lot of fun.
What are you in?
I was in PCY.
What did y'all do?
We went to a lady's house this morning and cleaned up her house and all the ivy around it.
What was the games and rec track about?
Well, it mostly consisted of a camp at a public school where they had children every day, and they came and they played games, and they had lunch and played more games.
It'd be the greatest day if all the accolades were simply thrown away with nothing left to say. Okay, alright, there is more that I am living for when I'm yours. Oh, 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 oh. I wanna lose it all for you.
I'm in games and rec, but it feels like a children's track because we're working at an elementary school up toward Ashford. We've been, helping out the people that are up there running like a summer camp for the kids. We're not actually allowed to, talk about the gospel, but I mean, we're just there to help out and to show them what it means to be a Christian. And I think that's really important, Because, I mean, you can talk all you want, but if you don't show it, it doesn't really matter for anything.
While we were at site, we're at this park in downtown Asheville, and we met a Messianic Jew rabbi. His name was Marty, and we were just sitting there talking, and then he asked us if we had our Bibles with us, and we did, and we pulled them out, and we began to read from Acts 10 and 11. We started with a good bit of 10, and then ended with like a little bit of 11, and he, as we read it though, he would stop us, and he taught us all about why Gentiles are now clean and how we're allowed, you know, to be with God. It's not just Jews anymore. And the whole point of the big long story was that clean and unclean, Gentiles and Jews, they're all available to Christ. And it was an awesome experience to learn from someone who I didn't know his beliefs, but somehow it all just worked out and it was awesome.
PCY because I usually can talk a lot at church when it comes around to people that I'm uncomfortable with. That's just one of the things that I've got to work is getting out of my comfort zone. But the thing is with PCY is I can show people by actions and not as much as by telling them. I can show them by actions what it's like and to help further the kingdom.
Usually they focus on you getting out of your comfort zone, but this year they focused a lot more on becoming one as a youth group, and they wanted everybody together. And I think that really, it did something to our youth group. I think it really pulled us together, and Satan attacked us a lot this week, but I think we've stood up to him better together as we ever have.
If all the accolades were simply thrown away with nothing left to say, okay, alright, there is more that I am living for when I'm yours. I wanna lose it all for you. If it's the last thing that I do, the only thing that really matters now, I wanna lose it all for you.
I'm Wesley Abernathy, and I'm doing PCY, and we're working over here at the Black Mountain Children's Home. We're doing painting, construction, and a lot of other things. And this is my last year.
What's one thing you got out of Fusion?
I got that I need to rely on my friends to be able to stay close to God.
Well, there was a girl, and I started talking to her, and she told me that she didn't know Jesus, and I started talking to her. And at the very end of the conversation, I prayed for her, and she was saved.